Yo. Welcome to Street Champs. Welcome to Sure About That. Are you sure about that? We are starting this podcast a little bit different. We're actually doing a live reaction of the Francis Ngannou versus Anthony Joshua fight. Saying it one more time. We're doing a live reaction of the Anthony Joshua Francis Ngannou fight right now, live. It has not started yet. Anthony Joshua just tore off his coat, his robe, or whatever the hell. Deryk's going to be watching it in here with us, and then we're just going to continue our podcast from there. So we're starting it just like this, live reaction of Francis Ngannou. Honestly, can you edit the title too?
I can.
Just type in Ngannou versus Joshua, and I'll tell you how to spell that when you're over there. But right now we have Joshua up here. Can we have some sound too?
You don't have sound in your headphones?
Not of this, no. Not of the...
Oh, yeah. You can't have this in your headphones.
There we go. But I was just saying, yeah. Threw on the TV just so we could have it.
What up, y'all? You know what it is.
You know what it is. Honestly, you could turn it down just a little bit.
I got audio.
Yeah,
now.
just a little bit. There you go. Go higher. Go to like 10.
Go to 10.
That's like perfect. Yeah. Because we could just talk over these motherfuckers.
Oh my gosh, this guy's Blizzard is right next to me.
Yeah. If you would, yeah. Yeah. So we are live reacting right now. They already called the tail of the tape. They're in each corner. They're about to start the fights right now. I'm going to count down the time for you guys if you guys are watching it with us. Round 1, they're already starting hot. 2:54, 53, 52,
and we are
50.
live.
We are live. Round 1.
So,
Francis Ngannou.
So
Joshua.
Full transparency, you guys. We anticipated this bout would have happened by now.
Yeah. So
this card has taken approaching 9 hours.
Approaching 9 hours for one fight card
of boxing, which is like pulling teeth to sit through.
It's been ridiculous.
Why has it been so long?
They've just been 30-minute intervals and sprinkling on all kinds of advertising because this was originally supposed to be Usyk versus Tyson Fury, and then Fury got cut in training to postpone that, so they had to announce the new date for that. And not only did they announce the new date for that, they advertised the piss out of it. We all now know I think it's like March 18th, I think is the day of the actual bout. So this is kind of something they put together in the meantime, because as you recall, on that one card where Joshua
Francis is swinging.
When Joshua fought and Deontay Wilder fought Joseph Parker, they anticipated both of those gentlemen were going to win, and then tonight we would have got that. But because of all the circumstances at hand, instead we get Joshua Francis.
Okay.
And that's happening right now. We're at 1 minute and 40-second mark of the first round. These guys are throwing pretty... I mean, Francis is going for it, man.
Francis is trying.
Swinging. Joshua's stance, very technical, very stout.
This is the first
Coming in
time
with the brown gloves.
First time in Anthony Joshua's career where he is not the bigger, muscular man.
Dude, Francis caught him there.
Ooh, the hezzy.
He has him cornered a little bit, dude. He's getting him against some ropes a little bit.
Francis has nothing to lose.
He doesn't.
He doesn't have a boxing pedigree to the degree of, like, he's just trying to keep a record intact. Him being 0-1 means he's just fishing to win. That's his goal.
Oh! Anthony Joshua floors Francis Ngannou. Francis Ngannou
was down
on the ground.
Damn.
He's about to start counting.
6 count.
You could kind of see it
7,
on the TV.
8. Oh my gosh, dude. Oh my gosh, Dave. Did you expect him to get dropped like that soon in the first round?
That was a bad drop.
That was a bad drop. 40 seconds left. Is Francis going to get out of this round?
I don't think Francis looks wobbled. I think that was just right on the chin.
It was perfect. It was
like
a perfect
piston right hand.
Wow, Anthony Joshua.
Oh my God.
Oh my God.
This fight is instant.
I had a bet for this to go over 7.5. That is not going to happen. Wow. Oh my gosh. What if Francis knocks him down too? That would be so cool. We're in
so
10
possible.
seconds left of the first round. Oh, I can't believe Anthony dropped him like that so quick. First round, I mean, he lost a point for that round. So that's a 10-8 round.
Yeah, at best.
Oh my God.
Jesus. Deryk,
Dude.
Deryk, I know you're not a big boxing fan, and it's fair because boxing has such fewer star power, but that was like, how do you feel after watching that? Let's see it again. Look at this.
Okay, this is the first time I'm
Ooh,
seeing it.
right in the chin.
Right there, like bridge of the nose,
Yeah.
cheek, and that was That hurt. That was more than just momentum. Like, he
Oh,
went down.
piston. Piston.
Classic straight. Oh, my goodness.
The big man goes down.
He was already going backwards, which kind of pushed him backwards more.
While we're in between
That's
rounds.
a bad knockdown.
While we're in between rounds, plug the song you dropped.
So I just dropped a brand new song, guys. We're in between rounds of the Anthony Joshua Francis Ngannou fight, but I just dropped a brand new Kill Tony dance song. Got the like on the story from Cam Patterson. Shout out Cam Patterson.
He's so funny.
Yeah, dude, he's hilarious, bro. But he liked the story. Hopefully, he listened to it, or I'm gonna be pushing that a lot these next coming weeks and days.
I listened to it. I liked it. It's kind of short. It's only a minute.
Easy,
and 40 seconds.
quick. I just wanted to make it simple, quick, easy, boom, put it out.
I've been watching a lot more Kill Tony lately, actually.
Kill Tony's
Fucking love
amazing.
Kill Tony. Dude,
He tried
so
to
funny.
he tried to put me onto it like a year ago, and I was like, I didn't see the vision back then.
You're like, meh.
Francis is
You're
going.
like, all these people suck.
Francis is a little wild. He's leaving his chin out there when he's throwing. Like, he's not being as
His
tactical.
hands are down.
And Joshua is just pure, like, fundamentals. He's not, like, take your head off type of guy. He's the type of dude who's going to hit you with, like, a tactically sound
I can't
combo.
believe he dropped him so quick.
Ooh.
Oh, I thought at least we'd get 3 rounds in before someone would drop. I'm so surprised he dropped him so fast.
So far, Francis, when we watched Francis versus Tyson Fury, we were thinking about, oh my God, he looks decent. Oh my God, he looks decent.
Mm-hmm.
Right now, this looks a lot more like what we thought we were in for in that fight.
Seriously. I mean, Joshua's just...
We were saying before that, like, Tyson Fury might not get hit. And that, look at this so far. Now,
Yeah.
Francis could totally drop him at any second. Wouldn't shock me at all.
Me either.
I'm just putting it out there that, like,
Ooh, we got him good with that right hand.
at this exact moment, this looks like the MMA fighter versus boxer.
Yeah, it does. Joshua's just doing very, very technical boxing.
It's early.
and hurting him.
Ooh. Every time Francis near lands, if not lands at all, I'm just like, he could drop him no hezzy.
I hope he drops Joshua. That'd be nice.
It looks like they're anticipating a knockout because the fucking marketing says knockout everything.
Yeah, that's obviously what they want. It's
Yeah, they
heavyweights.
want him to...
And allegedly, they're in Saudi Arabia going to have a tournament where it's going to be like all heavyweights, I guess.
No, that's cool.
Allegedly, or there's some details that
In
haven't,
boxing?
that haven't been confirmed.
What do you think of them shorts, dude? White and pink for
While we're-
Ngannou, and we got the gold streamer things. What?
While we're on the topic of boxing, we definitely should mention how we have Jake Paul taking on
Mike Tyson. Bro. What the?
Oh,
Again? I missed it.
It was a
Oh,
1-2.
I don't know if he's getting up from that one, boys.
Uh-oh.
Oh,
Come on.
pull up your phone. Pull up your phone. It's gonna be on your phone. There it is. Oh! He's out cold! He's out cold! He's out cold!
He killed him!
Yo,
Francis
it's
is
fucking
dead!
deep.
Francis just got baptized with
Oh.
fucking British fire,
Oh
bro.
my God! He's still out.
Yo,
My heart is
He's
racing.
still out. Oh my! I'm so glad we caught that at the.
Oh my God. Dude, this is why MMA and boxing
Second
are
round.
two different sports.
Second round.
They're two different sports.
They're two different sports for sure,
It's
bro.
different. Again,
and that's
it's-
Anthony
and
Joshua.
Again, run this back in an MMA cage, and Joshua's not getting one strike off. He murdered him.
He killed Francis.
Is Francis even awake yet?
Francis is dead.
Dude,
I think he's still on the ground. Oh my God! Francis Ngannou just got knocked out by Anthony Joshua in the second round.
like, so he got wobbled, and then it got like about like I want to say 50 some seconds left of the round. Our feed started to lag, and then when I just tried to skip ahead, as soon as it skipped ahead, we watched him go to sleep. We watched the overhand that just fed him.
He's still out. He's still. Oh, I hope he's okay, man. Oh no.
Oh my God, bro.
Francis is still out.
Anthony Joshua, Loki. You know what this does for Anthony Joshua?
They need to play that again.
You know what this does for Anthony Joshua right now? I was thinking about this earlier today. Anthony Joshua just took a round in a couple of minutes, or 2 rounds, let's say, to dismantle the
him.
man that we thought could have beat Tyson Fury.
I argue he did, but
Again,
I'm not a judge.
combat sport math, because we used to say MMA math. This is boxing math now. Combat sport math does not work, but that fight officially has to happen. Now,
I knew it was going to end.
He's lost to
quick.
Usyk.
Oh, he's back up. He's back up.
Okay, he's alive.
He's alive.
He didn't kill him forever. Show us this replay.
Show us the replay. That was nasty. Nasty KO.
See, now Francis has to go back to MMA.
And they were saying, who does Joshua KO? Who does he KO? Who has he KO'd? He just knocked the shit out of Francis Ngannou.
Wait, Ngannou is the MMA fighter too?
Yeah.
He was the UFC heavyweight champion. He fought
Undisputed, pretty much.
He fought his last bout on his heavyweight championship contract. Left, went to the PFL, and the PFL is allowing him to do these boxing bouts. He bet on himself, and then he got these.
Damn, they're giving him the oxygen. They're giving him the oxygen, bro.
Replay this.
Please give us the replay. Oh,
Who's that? Who's that?
That's Tyson Fury,
Fury.
the guy that
Oh,
Francis
okay.
went the distance with and dropped.
yeah, he dropped him.
Ooh. The performance Tyson Fury put
Oh, he's
against
shooting the
Francis.
gun. He's shooting the gun at Tyson.
The performance that Tyson Fury put against Francis versus the performance.
Oh, here it is. Here it is. Pause.
That
Oh!
that was the one we saw. Before
That was the one we saw.
So look at him. Look at his face. Look at his face. He is on Queer Street. Look
Yep.
at him. That's when he
Boom.
got dropped the second time.
Queer Street.
Oh my god, dude, he got dropped hard. That's a hard punch.
And then overhand.
Boom.
Oh no, that's the same
that's
one.
the same one. Different angle.
Now he gets up. This is what we kind of missed because he's gonna get up and pretty much go out immediately.
My gosh, he fell straight on his back too. He
No.
was flat
His
out.
knee, like,
So
fucking
now they're gonna show
quivered.
him get up, and then this is it. Oh my god!
Boom.
Look at his hands. Look at his
Yeah,
hands.
his hands
He's
are
out.
just
He is out.
gone. He's
Oh,
gone.
his
Oh.
knee, bro. Oh,
Yeah.
fuck.
You ready?
He basically.
Oh, he was still hurt. Look at him. He was still hurt, bro. Oh my god, Francis got dismantled. He got dismantled. Destroyed.
that was insane.
I can't believe Francis got destroyed like that.
I'm
Well,
not gonna
there's
lie.
the boxing career.
That's what I said. He has to
There's
go,
the boxing
You have
career,
to go
brother.
back to MMA now.
You have to.
Now, we've been riding the high.
Oh my god.
We've been riding the high of Francis. Francis is a champion in life because of the amount of money he's been able to procure himself from these boxing bouts. But now, look at Tyson.
He's like, let's go.
But no, that being said, if Francis goes back
Wow.
to MMA, because Francis is like 38 years old.
Yeah, he's
If
old, bro.
If he goes back to MMA and he's got Henan, whatever his name is, who just beat Ryan Bader, the guy in the PFL versus Bellator, who's like 6'8", huge human being, could be a great fight in MMA for Francis. If those two fight and Francis doesn't win that in Francis fashion, I don't think Francis ever fights again.
He's never been knocked out like that.
We were saying he doesn't come back to MMA, but after that, you can't come back to boxing. Who's gonna fight him now? Like, sure, I'm sure a lot of people want to fight him now.
Deontay probably wants to fight him now.
I guess.
Wilder would
I
take
guess.
that fight.
If I
Wilder
was
would
him,
take that fight.
the first thing I would tweet out is, motherfuckers got me fighting at 3 a.m. in Saudi Arabia. That's the first thing I would say.
3 a.m.
Are you
3
serious?
a.m. Yeah.
Because jet lag, the food's different.
There's no alcohol.
No alcohol.
Yeah.
No, you can drink in Saudi now.
No, I thought it was illegal.
No, they took the ban away.
That's fire.
You can drink in Saudi now, and
Makes
it's
sports
because
play-
of shit
sports.
like this for sports, so you can go in. It's actual tourist area now.
They're gonna have an NFL game there this year, I think.
Yeah, you can drink in Saudi now. It's pretty sick.
I can't believe Francis just got
Oh my
absolutely
God.
flatlined.
That was the first
So
time
the-
he ever got knocked out in
so-
his whole everything.
Yeah,
That was
no
the
one,
first
no
time
one,
ever.
no one ever KO'd him. He
Nope.
flatlined.
Flatlined. He was
got
out.
his hands were drooping on his body
Oh
when he
my
was
God.
unconscious as he fell down. Francis got
Holy shit!
baptized
Bad.
by a Brit. Again,
Ugh.
a career of boxing versus a career. Not even I was gonna say a career of MMA, but Francis's MMA career was so short.
It was so short.
He has
This is how it should have happened. I mean, really.
But what does this say about Francis that we knew all along? He's an absolute freak athlete / animal. He's one of the hardest hitters. So get this. There's a unit of measurement at the UFC Expo when they have the punching thing that punches like the units of how hard you hit. Tom Aspinall, the current UFC
I watched that.
interim champion, heavyweight champion, he punched it.
40K.
It was like 45K on that. Francis was like over 120.
Yeah, it was like
The
129.
most recorded punch power ever at the UFC Expo.
Didn't even get touched. Anthony Joshua didn't
Anthony
even get
Joshua
touched.
could, Tyson could walk in here and Joshua is ready. Joshua, that's the best looking
Wow.
Joshua I've seen Granted, it was against an MMA guy who was fighting with nothing to lose.
Yeah. He got destroyed.
He did.
And you know what? They had a lot of tape on Francis now, so they studied that move. They studied that attack.
And Tyson's a
He planned
weird
that.
guy. Tyson Fury's a weird guy, so like he's not going to box everyone the way that everyone else would. Like we just saw Joshua show up and do critical, crisp, technical striking. That's all he
Didn't
did.
even get touched.
He didn't throw any looping anything. The overhand was real close to his body. Like that was flawless technique. And this is
I want to see what he says real quick. Honestly, turn it up real quick.
I fuck with that. Let's go.
Okay, Joshua.
I like it. He had nothing to gain from this. He did what
Really?
he was supposed to. Mm-hmm. And kudos to him for doing it. Because, again, you did what Tyson Fury couldn't.
You said that it was a gimmick fight, and I asked you, and I said, does that mean sort of against you, he can't compete?
No. What I was saying is, on the route to the championship, you should always stay focused. And this was me stepping aside from that mission. I thought it was something for the broadcasters and sponsors to kind of get behind, because it's just about entertainment. But when I saw the fight with him and Tyson Fury, I was like, damn, this guy can fight. So I said, I need a piece of that. And as I said, he's an inspiration. So we welcome him. We broke bread together. And
Yeah, so I think Joshua's getting like $13 million for this fight.
doesn't take away any
Easy money.
Easy money.
capabilities, because
Again, Francis is a champion at
$13
live.
million for 2 rounds? Are you kidding me?
Francis used his MMA career to get these 2 boxing bouts, and now he's worth over, like, his alleged purse is like somewhere in like the 10 million per bout. So Francis, again, champion at life. No MMA fighter outside of Conor McGregor, Brock Lesnar, Ronda Rousey is touching any of those numbers. And Francis is probably worth
Look how
more
happy
than,
Eddie Hearn is.
Yeah, this is his product has been threatened by these novelty bouts, and by having his guy solidify boxing versus MMA.
Yep,
Again,
solidified it.
I'm gonna say this again. They're 2 different sports. There's plenty of MMA guys who are competent at boxing. None of them are going to outdo a person who's been doing it their whole life. It just is what it is. You know what I'm saying? Now, Joshua doesn't walk into MMA and run amok. He's gonna get
No.
taken down and get exploited.
I
You know what I'm
mean,
saying?
leg kicks are a bitch. He's going to get
That's
3
it.
leg kicks
It's a
and it's gonna
different-
change the game.
It's a different sport. Like look at like Luke Rockhold trying bare knuckle boxing. He lost a few teeth and said, "Never mind."
I think you spoke on it before. Like boxing more calculated. You know, MMA seems more like
It's a fight.
more brawl.
It's a fight.
Yeah, it's a sporadic fight. Exactly. You guys
Now-
are rolling on the ground and shit.
Both are technical in their own regards, but it's like in a street fight, an MMA guy would have an upper hand. But there's so many variables when it comes to like a fight. So this has just been the age-long question we've always wondered.
Do you think they talked to Francis here? I don't think they should.
I mean, if you could like put a word together.
I don't think they should right now.
Joe Rogan just pops out of the crowd with the mic. Just like, Francis, you just been knocked out cold. How was it?
That was it.
Again,
I bet Francis is pissed. He's like, "Fuck."
Francis.
I had it.
Francis is not supposed to be here. Therefore, he
He wasn't supposed to win
he's-
against Tyson, and I thought he won.
Like win or lose, he wasn't supposed to be here. And so because of the fact that he is here, he has proved every doubter wrong.
0-2 now in boxing.
Like I said, I don't know. Deontay Wilder probably don't want him now.
Yeah, probably. It was
But
so
Deontay
fast.
Wilder needs a win. You're in a weird.
Still weird.
I don't-
0-2 Francis fighting a Deontay Wilder. That's just a
was
beast.
Bad.
That was crazy.
Francis did not look like he belonged in that bout.
No.
I'm just being 100.
And he was doing pretty good at the beginning, but then he
The beginning. It was the second round.
after the
he was
first
sur-
drop,
he was surviving.
everything changed.
Yeah, he was surviving.
After the first round, everything changed. Yeah,
Ooh,
or the first drop, I guess I could
some
say.
Laggerton.
Ooh.
Okay.
So crazy, bro. Like, oh,
Oh, this guy's on fucking Tinder over here.
hey, yo,
Yes, we should do live swiping right now.
yo,
No.
do a live swipe. Let's take a
No.
gander. Let's take a
I
gander.
already used all my swipes.
Ah, you cheap bitch.
Go get pro. Go get.
Yeah,
Tinder
what
Pro.
is wrong with you?
That's funny.
He says, "Go get pro."
All right. Well, welcome to the real Sure About That. That is the end of our live. watch along
Okay.
of the Anthony Joshua Francis Ngannou fight, and a real quick one.
So we are 2 weeks removed from
Yeah, so
our
I'll
bets.
pull it up. Yeah.
We'll just dive right into
I
that.
gotta get my iPad.
That mic's gonna fall. I can see it.
Using the force.
I dig it. So we haven't done the show in 2 weeks, Dave. What'd you do in the last 2 weeks?
Nothing major. You know, just work and chill. It'd be like that.
Wow,
Doing the damn thing.
so boring.
Yeah, we
Hell yeah, Dave.
we watched some pretty interesting PFL. We had a Splinter TKO last night in the
That
PFL.
pissed me off, bro. I had a Cedric Doumbé bet.
What's a Splinter TKO?
This
So
guy-
this guy literally got a splinter in his toe, and then
And
he
what?
like called to the ref to like so we
So-
can pull it out.
Okay, so
And,
when I say splinter, like a little tiny like piece of like metal, like tiny, like a splinter, and it was sticking out the side of his toe. And when he went to step, this was in the third round, the last round of the main event. It was bothering his foot, so he didn't know what it was at first because they're in the middle of the round, so he couldn't really identify it. He just knew something, some foreign object was in his foot. So he goes to step, and then he kind of like gestures at it, like something's wrong with my foot. And his opponent
his opponent was like, "Okay, get it out."
yeah, his opponent was being like a good sport, and so he goes to say get it out, and then the ref, not really seeing anything, because when I say
Oh, he
splinter,
kneels down.
no, when I say splinter, I mean like it was like that big,
Yeah.
like tiny, and it was sticking out the side of his toe, like very small amount, something you would think he would have fought through, but whatever.
Yeah.
So the
Seriously.
ref goes, fight on, you guys, you have to fight on, because he couldn't just look at his foot and see anything wrong with it. So he says fight on, and a few moments later, not even 15 seconds later, he does the same gesture
He like
again.
points at it. He's like, "Can I just take this shit out real quick?"
And
And then the ref stopped the fight.
it's Mark Goddard.
Yeah.
So
He was like,
immediately
he
like
was
nope,
just all-
nope, technical knockout.
like he
calls-
was just in a bitch ass mood. It seemed like the
he
ref
was
like,
for whatever reason, yeah, he seemed like he was not about it, which is weird.
called
like,
the fight off for a
I
splinter.
mean, we've had
retard-
scenarios in the past where like
Did they get it out and show the camera like what was in his foot?
they just stopped the fight, called the other guy the winner, and they showed, and like to my honest opinion, I think the winner of that round was going to win the fight. And I'm not saying I thought
agree.
someone was winning that round so far.
I had it 1-1.
That's kind of where I was at with
Yeah.
a 3-round fight. So like in the most crucial round of all, where no one had really declared supremacy in the bout, that moment happened. And then like people are gonna make fun of Cedric Doumbé, who's the guy who they wanted all the hype with because he was a super popular French like kickboxer turned MMA. So they were like, this guy's got knockout power. His PFL Europe debut last year, he knocked the guy out in 9 seconds. So they were like, this is what we need. Like, this is our hype train. Let's keep him going.
And it
Main
ended
event.
with a splinter.
And then he loses via TKO to a splinter. It was a splint.
And I had a bet on him, so I was like, really,
I heard
bro?
I heard
Like,
it was
come
going to be a
on.
splint decision.
I was so pissed, dude. I was like, come on, man.
So it was so anticlimactic.
win.
The only thing that
yeah,
I
it
could
took all the air out of the fight.
the only thing I could think of that they could have done, because like what happens when you have an eye poke scenario, or like
5 minutes.
they have an amount of time, or like I'm not saying give them 5 minutes to get the splinter out, but like let a doctor tweezer that shit. It was that simple. That's all it would have been.
How do you even get?
How do
First
you-
off, a wood splinter is one thing,
We
but
don't-
a metal splinter, I've never even heard of that.
It looked
we
like a
aren't-
little piece of metal sticking out his big toe. It was weird.
Where would it come from?
We don't know. It
No one knows,
It
like
didn't.
you're
It wasn't there until the third round. It's possible that there was like some type of
People get shit on their shoes.
Yeah,
Yeah, bring
but-
it in the cage.
Exactly. That's exactly verbatim what I was about to say. His like corner when they go into the cage with like the fucking bucket and the ice and all that, they could have just tracked it in there and not realize it, and the next thing you know, he steps on it, and like again, no amount of management could have prepared for that. But Mark Goddard is a veteran referee.
He shouldn't have ended the fight.
He
like
very
that, bro.
simply like I think
And it should have been a no contest, if you ask me.
I mean, Cedric Doumbé's scenario wasn't. It was bleak because the problem is because they couldn't identify that was occurred any other way other than self-inflicted. And the rule is if it's self-inflicted, you kind of got to run with it. If stupid as that sounds, it's so stupid, but that's the rule. Anticlimactic as fuck, but it happened. That's something that happened this week.
Fun times, man.
What was our bets? I think
I
you
won by
You won because-
2 points.
But you lost all your bets because one of your parlays.
I didn't lose all my bets. I won
No.
one because
But I was
one
about
was
to
a
say-
canceled fight.
That's what I was about to say. You had a parlay with Rael Rosas Jr.
Yeah.
And then that bout got indefinitely postponed. which then nullifies
On
that.
the walkouts.
It was legitimately about to play music. That nullifies that leg of your parlay, but you won the leg of the parlay that
With
remained.
Yoel.
But it was like a minus.
So I only
110.
get half points on the parlay. It was a 7-point parlay, so I only get 4 points. So I lost by 2 points.
Okay. Yeah.
You won 6 because yours was 6 points. So yeah, this is the Battle Bets portion of the podcast. We have 2 segments usually. Banter Bros and Battle Bets. Battle Bets, we do sports bets every week, and we battle with the point system. The point system is as shows. If it's a minus 100 or less, you only get 1 point. Plus 100 or more, you get 2 points. Plus 200 or more, you get 3 points. Plus 300 or more, you get 4 points. And a plus 400 or more, you get 5 points. If you miss your bet and it's a minus 100 or less, you lose 2. If it's a plus 100 or more, you lose 1. And then plus 200 or more, it's a no sweat.
Yo.
So you don't really lose anything.
We need to use the
Check the description for those.
We use the whiteboard. We should use the whiteboard and then make a reel explaining the points, and we'll just link that in the description of every video moving forward.
That's a pretty good
That
idea.
makes sense.
And it'll be really simple.
It's a pretty good idea. It's always good to put it in there every once in a while, though, just for anybody watching. It's just no hassle.
And it'll also put people onto the reels we'd be doing.
It's true.
You don't even be in a.
You don't be in 'em.
The
But
fuck?
I'm a creative. I don't be in it.
You know the reels.
So I'm an idea man.
Fucking, you're the
am.
worst, bro. Is what
No,
it is.
I have fire ideas.
You're the worst.
I just won't help you guys complete them.
All right, so let's go over the battle bets of last week. So Dave had
2
one
weeks.
parlay, or 2 weeks ago actually. So we're not going to go over the losing parlays.
Just the winners.
The winner, he had a McKee and versus Collard not go distance win, plus 130 on that leg, and then he had Aaron Pico not go distance win for his parlay, plus 283 parlay for 6 points.
Just a quick tidbit, since I guess we're 2 weeks removed from that PFL versus Bellator card. The card was very well produced. It was expensive looking, but I must say that the PFL really got steamrolled. So I think the PFL is in a pickle in their first.
Well, there was a lot of fights that fell through.
And then the first thing that happens post PFL event, or their first event post that, the PFL Europe event, you get the Splinter TKO. So PFL down bad.
Yeah, they're shitting right now.
But yeah, so Aaron Pico, shout out Aaron Pico, fought a short notice rematch. He wasn't short notice, his opponent was short notice. And then AJ McKee made Collar just look like a JV versus varsity match.
Hell yeah. And then I won on my Yoel Romero money line hit, and then the Raul Rosas canceled fight.
Now,
that was the only one I hit.
That fight was
4 points.
boring.
So we're going to go to Dave has a lifetime points of 116 now. His season points sitting at 13. 20 bets won, 43 bets lost. His record sitting at 1-2-1.
This season.
This season.
I'm
Yeah,
still the
season
reigning,
record.
defending, battle bets champion until
And
season
then we
2
have
is over.
my lifetime points sitting at 95 points, catching up to this man. And then we got season points sitting at 28, doubling up on Dave's bitch ass. I have 17 bets won, 49 bets lost. My record of this season, 2-1-1. So, we're moving on to this week. I already have a few bets done already.
Run
so
one
we'll
off
just let
while
you,
I'm building.
Okay.
So we're just going to do 3 with parlays per use. You guys
Okay.
know the drill.
3 sports bets with parlays. Points in the description. I already read them off. But one of my bets, let me open up my bets app. I already have them placed. They're going on now. I actually did a $1 bet for Francis Ngannou to win.
That
Damn.
Kind of knew he wasn't going to win, so I only put $1 on
Now
it just in
you're gonna
case.
starve.
Yeah, I know. I was like, damn, thanks, Francis. It made me lose $1. You fuck.
He's got a long ride back to America.
Yo, we got knocked out, huh?
I already have a first bet ready as well.
Oh, really?
Yeah,
Here,
I mean,
we'll have you.
I had
since my shit's loading.
Okay, while yours is loading, I just made this one. It's very simple, but I kind of had an idea of what I was thinking about betting beforehand because of the UFC 299 card that we have going on tomorrow. Looking forward to that. Probably the most hyped card of the year so far. UFC 300, unless the fights are good, I think 299 is going to be that card. Anyway,
I thought 300 was happening in the Sphere.
no, that's like Mexican Independence Day.
What number is it though?
At the Sphere, it's like 303 or 308.
Oh, weird.
One of those two. But anyway, the first leg I have, and this is a little bit of a risk, even though he's a favorite, which is funny. You got Benoit Saint Denis taking on Dustin Poirier. in the co-main event at UFC 299. It's a 5-rounder, which is impressive. This is the fight that like got announced, but neither fighter's management had agreed to. But then it got like announced that it was for real again. Like, you know how the UFC does it. They'll do that. Anyway, I'm taking the favorite in the first leg of Benoit Saint Denis.
Money line.
Yes, sir. Minus 210. Dustin could totally win,
He's
and
on his way
old.
out.
If Dustin Poirier would
It's his
fight
30th
if
UFC
he
fight.
would fight in compression shorts from now on, he would win so many more fights because he's always grabbing his shorts. Count the number of times he'll grab his shorts.
Seriously.
It's his tick. He has a tick when he fights. It's so weird. But Dustin Poirier is just getting up there in age. His last win was against Michael Chandler, which was very impressive. That was a good fight. But he was on a little bit of a skid. He's getting up there. This era of those lightweights.
Saint Denis is a dog too.
Saint Denis has got one loss, like in the UFC, where he kind of got outclassed. But beyond that, he just looks damn near invincible. The man's a part of the French Legion, so like MMA does not like the moment won't be too big for him. You know what I'm saying? He's shot at people. You know what I'm saying?
Yeah.
So I think Benoit Saint Denis has got like a stone demeanor when you watch him talk and do everything. He's not very animated. He doesn't.
He's killed people for real, like for the French army.
I don't know if he's killed people, but
he's just a special forces guy.
special forces, French Legion. Like
Damn.
you would assume that he's just put in that work. Like
What's your fucking other leg, you fuck?
Bogey down.
Oh, it's minus. That's minus 210.
Yeah, got it.
So main event.
This motherfucker was going off on Benoit.
Motherfucking main event.
was
Sean
interesting.
O'Malley versus Marlon Chito
Oh
Vera.
shit.
Will not go distance.
And that's an underdog bet, isn't it?
It's a plus 105.
Yeah, that's
Which
I
shocked
picked one
me.
of those up too. I picked
Shocked
that up
me.
too, to be honest.
I was gonna do both not go distance, but the co-main not going the distance is minus 500.
Jesus.
Yeah, might want to honestly throw just
What is it? Plus 105.
Yeah, throw a
What's
no-
your parlay end at?
plus 203.
Plus.
You might want to throw a little no sweat bet on the
6 points.
co-main going the distance just because the odds are pretty favorable. It'd be a no sweat bet.
6 points.
Yeah.
All right.
Quick one. Nothing major. Pretty much all MMA bets this week. I
So
bet.
my first bet was actually matching up with Dave. I'm going to pick up the Vera O'Malley not go distance.
There you go.
I actually ended up picking that up yesterday at a plus 110. So I'm going to put that down as a plus 110 for mine. Versus O'Malley, not go distance, NGD. And that's a plus 110. And actually I have to put not go distance on yours too.
Haha.
Because I did not write that. Boom, not go distance, not go distance. And then I'm picking up Pedro Munoz. Big underdog for some reason. And he's only facing Kyler Phillips. Like, I know Kyler Phillips could be that dog, but like
Yeah.
Pedro Munoz has fought way stiffer competition than
Yes.
Kyler Phillips has. And for me,
I
to
mean,
see him at a plus 180,
If Piotr
it'd be dumb
Jan
for me to not pick him up.
if Piotr Jan didn't drop Pedro Munoz, he wins that fight.
For real.
And then he's got a tick against the one fight removed champion. Like, let's not like Pedro Munoz got hands.
He has hands, bro, and I really think he could fuck up Kyler Phillips. So I'm picking that up. That's my parlay. That parlay actually comes up to a plus 488. Just those two legs. Plus 488 parlay. I picked that up yesterday
Not bad.
for that number.
Not mad at it.
Not mad at all. 5 points plus, what is that? 8. This is an 8-point parlay. Damn. I'll take it. 8-point play versus Dave's 6-point play. You got another one up, Dave?
Yes.
What do you got?
Okay, so we have the always gorgeous Macy Barber taking on Caitlin Kermanara.
So it's Caitlin Chukagian, but she's actually taking her real married name this time.
Oh,
Yeah, it's Chukagian.
that's why I didn't recognize that. But Caitlin Chukagian is a beast.
She's a beast.
So that kind of changes things, but I'm not changing my bet. First leg, Macy Barber, money line, minus
Yep.
210. If Macy Barber wins this, she's title bound, in my
She
opinion.
is, yeah. She
They
should be
basically said that. Like, it's implied. She's like a total star. Macy Barber finished a bout with a torn ACL.
And she a baddie.
Yeah.
What is it? Minus what?
210.
210.
And then...
See, but I will say Chukagian or Chimavera, whatever her new name is, she's coming off of... she took this fight to get stress out of fertility. She actually just went through 2 miscarriages. So she is fighting with a she is fighting with a demon on her shoulder, dog. So it might be a bad night for Macy. But that being said, I actually picked up Macy for a few of my parlays. So I'm not
yes,
really.
minus 210 Macy Barber. And then my second leg,
I wanted to put that out there because
Keeping it-
Caitlin's gonna be swanging probably.
keeping it with 2 legs. I think this is a good theme. My favorite like intrigue fight of the whole 299 is the UFC debut of Michael Venom Page. And so
nice.
We're betting he's a dog, a slight pick'em dog.
Oh wow, you're picking up MVP money line, huh?
Yes, but it's like a minus like 110 Kevin Holland and like plus like 110 MVP ish.
So plus 110.
Yeah, plus 110.
What is your parlay?
Plus 210.
Nice. Okay, Dave,
keeping
sticking
them-
with the 200s.
I'm trying to keep it light.
6 points.
But this is such a good card that I can totally make another bet off of 299 alone.
I like it. All right, I already got mine up, and I'm gonna be spitting it. I'm actually gonna be going against Dave on this parlay. We'll save that for a little bit though. We're picking up Jailton Almeida money line for the first leg of this parlay. He was sitting at a minus 112 yesterday. Minus 112 is what I picked him up at. I guess I should write money line. Minus 112. Then I parlayed him up with Kevin Holland money line. So that's why I'm going up against Dave. I actually picked up Kevin Holland yesterday. I just think he has more in the tool shed. He can take him down. He has already fought somebody all the way, and I mean he lost the fight, but he's fought I think a better karate specialist in Stephen Wonderboy Thompson. So I really think if he can just integrate the wrestling and take it to Michael Page, I think he can win the bout. So I'm picking up Kevin Holland money line. He was sitting at a minus 130 yesterday. Picked him up for that. And I'm parlaying that up with the one, the only, Sean O'Malley. Ending the parlay right. Sean O'Malley was sitting at a minus 278. I want to say it's a little bit closer now, but I'm not really sure. So we got Sean O'Malley money line minus 278.
He's minus
That is the
260 right
third,
now.
Minus 260. Okay, that's not too
On ESPN.
crazy. Yeah. That parlay is a plus 355 parlay. For our Battle Bets points, that sits at what? 4 plus 5, 9-point parlay. If that cashes.
Ooh, I like my
Now Dave has his last bet up. What do you got, Dave?
I like it.
I got to build my last one because my other one I don't want to put up. I have one notable mention parlay of Michelle Ferreira and Macy Barber.
It's the
And
Michelle
it's a plus
bout.
140, 149.
Michelle Pereira's taking on it's like Michelle. I don't even know how to pronounce it.
I forget.
It's one of those. But I already got my third ready, and I actually like these odds.
What you got?
First leg, Piotr Jan taking on Song Yadong. We're taking on Song Yadong.
Wow, you're taking Song?
I want to shout out Winston, who just recently had a birthday, and I think that this is like a cool homage to Winston because
I can't believe you're betting against Peter Yan. That's crazy, kind of. Well, what's his leg or what's his odds?
Plus 110.
Plus 110. That's not terrible.
Pick 'em almost.
Yeah, it's a pick 'em.
Why'd you shout out Winston though? When he was here,
He always picks off of names,
And he would have picked that name.
he loves Asian names.
Yeah, he does love Asian names. Like
So we got Song Yadong money line plus 110.
shout out Song Yadong.
And then
he's a murderer.
As previously mentioned, you got the UFC debut of Michael Venom Page taking on Kevin Holland. And if you've just looked up the highlight reel of the amount of people who got severely injured fighting Michael Venom Page, most people don't get out of the fight like intact. And this isn't quoting who's going to win. I just don't think that fight goes the distance, which is somehow
Underdog.
a plus 110 as well.
Yeah.
It shocks me. Think about it. Like, MVP, I can't remember the name of the guy he fought because it was one of the Bellator journeymen, but he like kicked some dude in the face, completely flattened his nose, ended that fight. When he fought Yamauchi, he broke Yamauchi's patellar tendon with a leg kick, and his kneecap you saw in real time like went up because the thing that was holding it in place is detached, and it immediately just went whoop. Fight ending.
Francis Ngannou got knocked out.
Yeah, I know.
Dog.
He broke Cyborg Santos' skull from a flying knee and then threw a fucking Pokeball
What's your
at him.
parlay odd?
I already. Oh, it said it's plus 110.
No, the odd of the
the
actual.
Plus 341.
Pretty nice for.
I think this is a very safe parlay.
That is a 7.
Not
point
going
play.
the distance. Kevin Holland versus Michael Venom Page. Piotr Jan versus Song Yadong, and I got Song Yadong money line.
I like it, dude.
Quick, painless.
All right, let's build another parlay up real quick. I think I'm going to still pick Michelle Ferreira as one of the legs. I can't believe Francis got knocked out like that. That was bad.
Baptized.
That was bad. That was
Motherfucking baptized. We would have bet on that if that would have been
bad.
taking place post pod.
Yeah.
But it didn't.
That was bad.
Like I would have bet like the under 5.
All right, so Michel Ferreira is still sitting at a minus 148. I think I'm going to pick him up for this parlay. Ooh, I think I know what I want. Let's see what these props are sitting at, though. Oh, my God. This fight to not go distance prop, minus 1,200. To not go the distance. What the fuck?
Like I said,
that's the most blown up line.
Co-main Benoit Saint Denis versus Dustin Poirier was minus
He's got to
5.
win by KO is minus 280. What the fuck? Okay, well, I'm not gonna bet that. Oh my gosh. Who should I pick? Wow. Yeah, my line is blown for Gamrot. That's pretty crazy. Over 2.5s are looking pretty good. Jack Della Maddalena is looking good for a pickup. That's actually a good pickup. Gilbert Burns. Who you got on that?
So
Jack Della or Gilbert?
That one I'm scared to bet.
One.
I'm scared to bet on that one.
Scared to bet on it too.
For 2 reasons. Jack is on a huge win streak.
Giant win streak.
Like,
he's killing it right now.
And them putting him on this card against Gilbert Burns, because like Gilbert Burns has been a hovering title contender because he always stays relevant. Like, unpopular opinion, I think Gilbert Burns, like, at worst, drawed versus Hamzat, because I thought that was a war, absolute war. So, but that being said, yeah, Gilbert Burns, in my heart, is the more tactical ground fighter and a super competent striker, but he doesn't set his punches up very well.
Yeah.
He likes to throw big swinging overhands, and like he wobbled Usman when they fought with shit like that. So like he's game, but he's also getting up there in age. It's just hard for me to confidently bet on that one. That one I wanted to bet wouldn't go the distance, but that has going the distance written all over it, in my opinion. You got a streaking guy who doesn't want to lose his win streak versus Gilbert Burns, who's kind of has to win in the distance, in my opinion, if he wants to progress his career.
I'm thinking real hard of picking up a Sean O'Malley KO leg.
If you
plus
do,
240.
I would say
I'm thinking real hard on it.
this fight, I don't know, like, is there a way to do, like, KO under 3? Is that like a combo?
Yeah, probably.
'Cause
I don't know. That's even riskier.
It's very risky, but I think that's what he's
Ooh, I have
gonna
a parlay boost. Fuck you, Dave.
Do your thing, man.
Hasten, do your thing. I will, dude. That actually might help me.
Let it land. I was impressed with how fast I was able to establish bets this week, just off this one card alone.
It's a good card, dude.
It's the most stacked card of the year so far, and the most stacked card for the foreseeable future until we get to the next most stacked card, you know. UFC 300 isn't until next month.
Yep. It's my birthday weekend.
Oh,
shit. Sean O'Malley better get a knockout for my birthday.
Yeah.
Happy birthday.
Thank you, dude.
He's about
I appreciate it.
About to enter into that territory that I crossed the bridge on in January. It is what it is.
Yikes.
Yeah. It'd be like that.
Okay. Yeah, I think I'm just going to do another 3-leg instead of a 2-leg. Fuck it, you know. Fuck it, you know. Let's see what these fight lines are on the Pewter Yan Song Yadong. Over 1.5 is minus 550. What the fuck? That's kind of fucked up. All right, let's see for something a little bit less crazy. Ooh. Oh, yeah. I'll do it. Fuck it. Let's play it safe. I'm doing a nice, safe play parlay. First leg, we're picking up Michel Ferreira. I think he's going to do it again. He's a really technical striker when he wants to be.
Or he'll dance.
But I don't know who this Mikhail Oleksik.
Like Shake or something?
Yeah, I don't know that guy very much. So hopefully Michel Ferreira can do it again.
It's the Michelle bout.
Yeah, Michelle bout. I'm picking him up money line, minus 148. We're parlaying that up with an over 1.5 rounds on the Dustin Poirier Benoit Saint Denis fight. That's a minus 210. That's a pretty good leg if you ask me. So we're doing the 1.5 on the Poirier and Benoit. I really think they can go all 3 rounds, really. I can kind of see a Benoit Saint Denis decision win. But I can also see a Dustin Poirier like submission or something. I just hope it's past over 1.5. But I'm also parlaying that up with Mateusz Gamrot. Super big favorite. Minus 425 over Rafael Dos Anjos. And I just think he gets it done. He's the more technical. He's the better wrestler. I will argue that he has the better striking. He might not punch as hard, but he's way more technical when it comes to the striking. So I'm picking up Gamrot money line.
Yeah, I was also scared to bet on that one because like Rafael he's
a fucking dog.
He's got like the third most UFC bouts behind like Jim Miller, like no exaggeration. So that being said, it's hard to bet against him because he just never isn't game. Like, you know, he's a super competent fighter, changes weight classes pretty consistently between lightweight and welterweight, but more power to him. Like, Gamrot's a really game opponent, so if he could somehow beat Gamrot, he could definitely try to squeeze himself back into title contention, I suppose.
I feel like all of these fights are like, you never know, bro. Like, even like, so like the Kevin Holland fight, the Jailton Almeida fight, like all of these fights, like anything can kind of fucking happen.
You know what's crazy?
So it's like kind of.
You know what's crazy?
But that parlay is plus 205.
Dr. Pepper is crazy.
Yeah, honestly, yo, show the camera that again. Jesus
One and a
Christ.
quarter liter.
It's like
What's
a
up?
gallon of milk
Yo,
right
how
there,
much
bro.
sugar is in that, dude? Holy shit.
Wouldn't you like to know? But the crazy thing is we watched RDA
8-leg parlay or 8-point parlay, excuse me.
We watched RDA become UFC champion on your 21st birthday.
Who?
RDA
We did.
against Pettis.
So
That's
I don't remember.
crazy.
That was your 21st birthday.
What the fuck? That was so long
And now
ago.
you're gonna watch O'Malley for the big 30-year, big Curry year.
I know, that's crazy, huh?
Time,
that goes
bro.
by so fast.
We've been
bro.
watching fucking MMA bouts for like almost a decade.
We have been watching fights together a lot, dude. We've been
Yeah.
watching fights together for a long ass time, bro.
Yeah, nothing.
Long ass time.
Nothing brings homies together more than homework because we had a lot of the same college classes,
Facts.
MMA, and some good old THC.
Yeah.
Seriously.
How could I be homophobic? My friends are gay.
Damn. So that was our battle bets for this week.
I
None
hate this
major.
guy.
So this week for our
So that was battle bets.
we'll do a concentrated one because we don't got. too
and we'll
much
go over the
time.
winning bets next week, and we'll pick more next week. I still am up by 1 win. Dave's starting to catch up
What's
a little bit.
What's the season points?
What?
Season
Oh,
points.
I have 28. You have 13.
Okay.
So I'm still doubling up on
Getting
you.
there.
But you're getting there. You had like 6 points last week, so.
Yeah.
All right, so our battle this week, kind of a lighthearted, easy, simple, quick battle. I'm kind of pissed because he gave me a way better battle after I
text me that?
I told you it. Yeah.
What'd he tell
And
you?
it was Dragon Ball Z versus Pokemon.
And
It was a
that-
great one because
know why
the Dragon Ball Z guy died.
That's why I
yeah.
thought that was clever.
I'm gonna just switch it up.
Our thumbnail is wrong.
He could change it.
Change it in 20 minutes.
I mean,
How do you feel about that? You want to just do it?
let's
Fuck
just
it.
do it next week.
Yeah, we'll just save it for next
We'll
week.
dial
Fuck
it in.
Dial it in. real
Rest
nice.
in Paradise, the creator of Dragon Ball. That's
real.
you really like, and you put a lot of kids on to like anime and manga and shit.
Me. That was my first, bro.
That was
my.
If you were a '90s baby, that was your first.
Pokemon.
It was like that and like Yu Yu Hakusho.
But was Pokemon? Well, I guess Pokemon was my first. Then, yeah, you're right.
Pokemon was its own thing too. If we're talking, we'll get into that next week. How about that? I was already about to start talking about it.
Dave was about to go in.
I saw that off the Dragon Ball Z thing that the Mexican cartels they
Loved Dragon Ball Z.
they announced a ceasefire for 2 days.
Dude, it's not attacking you, Dave. It's okay. I blew it over there.
Smells bad.
No, it doesn't.
He just hits his vape instead. He's
Yeah,
all, I
you're
need to have
fucking-
cotton candy and blue dream in my face.
So lame. This guy.
But
This guy lives on Queer Street.
what's your banter bros for today?
So it's Cartoon Network versus Nickelodeon.
Yeah, man. And I wanted to ask you, which one was your favorite? You never answered me.
I had different eras in my childhood where I preferred one and the other than Disney Channel, just based on how old I was.
Because I could honestly get on either team and
So
have a really good argument.
I'm happy with either team, but I think I would more comfortably do Nickelodeon.
Okay, I'll take up Cartoon Network.
Even though, like, if we're gonna talk the order in which that my childhood went, it was like Cartoon Network until I was like probably like grade school, and by the time I was going to school every day, Nickelodeon was that hitter. So I started watching Nickelodeon every day.
I'm gonna just give you George Lopez.
And then
y'all had George Lopez.
And then by the time I was
at night, Nick at night.
by the time I was like in like third, fourth grade ish, that's when like Disney Channel sitcoms were just hitting. You know what I'm saying? Like you had like Even Stevens was probably my favorite at the time.
Disney was hitting.
So I'll be Team Nick. We're gonna do 20 minutes. We're gonna start it now.
I am Cartoon Network.
So I
And-
pulled up a list of classics from both.
Nice.
Not knowing which team that we would assign because I didn't care either, but
Yeah.
it was easier for me to go Nickelodeon for this.
I think it's just I have an opinion on it, and there's only one winner. obviously, and I do definitely think it's Cartoon Network because, I mean, starting off, I mean, Cartoon Network, I feel like started the game. I feel like we should put up who came first. To be honest, I think Cartoon Network came first. If you ask me, like I think you guys kind of
Motherfucking Boomerang. Remember that?
Boomerang.
It's all coming back to me now.
Yeah, I forgot about Boomerang. Yeah. Who came first though? That kind of like shows like who's following in
Cartoon
the footsteps.
Network,
Really,
bro.
I think Cartoon Network came first. So that just saying that I mean, we were the pioneers. We were the one who started it. I hope I'm right as I'm saying this. But Cartoon Network is that OG. I believe they were the first ones with the actual network of cartoons, and they never dialed away from it. They brought in Toonami. Yeah, later on. But they always stuck to cartoons. Nickelodeon had to switch to Nick at Night and normal TV shows to stay relevant. They had to bring on George Lopez. They had to bring on all the game shows. They had to bring on all this other shit to stay relevant. Well, we were just doing the good old cartoons, dude. Good old cartoons.
I'm just trying to see if it shows any of the like timelines. That's what I'm trying to
Without
find.
telling him anything, name 5 cartoons from Cartoon Network other than Cow and Chicken.
You
and
can't
Kids
just
Next Door.
say other
Other
ones.
than Cow and Chicken and Kids Next Door.
Oh, those are easy ones. Ed and Eddie.
Okay.
Imaginary Friends. What's the whole
Foster-
name? The
Foster
Foster,
Home.
Foster
I'll
Home
give
of
you that.
Imaginary
I'll give you
Friends.
that.
That's a good one. Dexter's Laboratory.
Okay.
That and come
a
on,
classic.
banger. And if we're talking banger for banger on actual good ass fucking cartoons.
You named 3 so far.
No, but I'm just saying the all bangers. If you really ask
Keep going.
me. Danny Phantom was on your fucking network. You fuck.
You're missing
Who else
some.
are we?
You're missing some
Is there
absolute
some
hitters.
I know there's some hitters on there. There's just so many to pick from that I can't
So
even
name
decide.
some.
I know it's kind of hard.
look
dude.
it up. I
I
already-
will.
Samurai
Why don't
Jack-
you help me?
Samurai
Samurai
Jack
Jack was,
was
a
a
banger.
fire one.
That was a fire one, and that's like a sleeper one too. That's not even like
That was
on
like
the
a late
big
night.
bangers list.
That was like a late night one.
Seriously, here, let me see.
Maybe even on Toonami.
I can name one cartoon that.
Oh, don't even talk shit about me.
Hold on. I can name one cartoon.
Teen
that,
Titans, bro.
Listen,
Come on, dude.
listen.
We have Teen Titans.
Listen.
He's got a good one right here.
The OG teens.
I can name one cartoon that's more legendary than.
Oh, I already
anything.
see the picture, bro. Bill and Mandy, dude.
Well, that's
Billy
on
and
you.
Mandy.
That's,
Yeah, I know. That's
you.
what I'm saying. I
No,
thought you were hyping me up.
No, this isn't hyping you up. This is.
Well, we
a
have
retort.
Billy and Mandy.
This is a
Powder
retort.
Puff Girls.
That is a classic. But
Banger.
I can
Just
name a
say it,
cartoon that outlived every cartoon that you can
Say it.
name.
Who?
SpongeBob.
What?
That's it.
Ah,
SpongeBob is
Easy.
one of the longest lasting cartoons.
And
Shy
that
of the
we
Simpsons.
had Looney Tunes
Patrick
though, bro.
has his
We
own
were the old...
spin-off now.
Yeah, but that's like the Cleveland show. No one
Dude,
gives a
the
fuck.
Super Bowl had like a whole like SpongeBob.
Bro, we had
Nickelodeon-
Adult Swim, dog.
Bro,
Late at night,
The
3 in the morning.
bro,
Adult Swim.
did you have?
Bro, what was your Adult Swim? You didn't have one. You still don't have one.
We didn't need it.
You know why? Because you're too busy playing reruns of George Lopez for fucking 8 hours.
First of all,
Am I wrong?
George Lopez was fire.
It was fire, but it's not a cartoon, and we're arguing the Cartoon Network, dog, here. And, bro, if we're talking about relevant hitters now, like, bro, I have all the relevant hitters, like, all the new age hitters, like Adventure Time, fucking Gumball, fucking Steven Universe regular show. Dude,
neither
these are
of us
all the
watched any of
I
those.
know, but I'm just saying the new
pushing 30.
age, the new age. Yeah, I am pushing 30. I am 30. I'm gonna be 30 this weekend.
Yeah.
Well, this Monday. It's not the weekend.
So you ready for me? To,
Ben 10?
Re-
Suck my dick.
you
Ben
ready for me to
10?
name some fire tunes?
What? You don't like
Name
Ben
it- These
10?
aren't even exclusively.
What's wrong with Ben
cartoons.
10?
I didn't watch
I
it.
didn't like it.
I just
You didn't
watch
like it at all. What
I
was
just-
wrong with it?
I didn't watch it, so I don't know.
I'm not. What was wrong with it?
I don't think there was anything wrong with it. I think it was just like,
Whack.
this kid is transforming into a monster. Like, I can't relate to that. I could relate to a sponge in the ocean.
Wait, do you guys have Sesame Street? Is that on your network? That's a
No.
completely different. That's like CBS or some shit.
Some shit, yeah.
Oh, okay.
Are you ready for some hitters though?
I was gonna say if you had Sesame Street, it might be
Name
done.
him David.
Go for it.
All right, so these are just some hitters and not all cartoons exclusively.
We had Care Bears. Fuck you.
So all that.
Okay.
Hitter.
Oh, all that's a well. That's not a cartoon, but whatever.
It doesn't have to be. We're comparing Nickelodeon versus Cartoon Network. We're not comparing the cartoons of each network.
But I'm just heavy on cartoons. It's
So,
Cartoon
there's more
Network.
cartoons in here too.
Go ahead.
Rugrats,
Banger.
super
Fuck.
hitter. Obviously, SpongeBob has been going since 1999.
That's the bangest of bangers.
That's
we
one of the
can't. I
shows-
can't even compare to that.
Krabby
Like, it's fucked up.
Patties, all the zeitgeist, you name it. SpongeBob is fire.
Yeah, I mean,
Even as an
SpongeBob is
adult,
so-
going back and watching old seasons of SpongeBob, there's so many like parent jokes sprinkled in that the kids didn't get because it went over their head. You know what I'm saying?
See, but I can make it like a well.
But
no,
I'm gonna keep
it might
going.
not work.
I'm
Go
gonna
ahead.
keep going.
Go ahead.
Hey Arnold,
Banger.
absolute bang. This is a sprinkled in sitcom that wasn't that big on my radar, but it was popular. The Amanda Show.
Oh, I fucked with that.
Ooh, Amanda
Keen-
Bynes is crazy now.
Keenan and Kel.
But the Amanda Show gave us those two fools too.
Yeah, Keenan and Kel. Drake and Josh.
Ooh, Dragon Josh.
Doug.
He got touched though. That was kind
We'll
of
talk
weird.
about that tonight.
That was kind of weird.
Doug.
Doug is. I mean, we could put Doug up against like Ed and Eddie. That's not.
iCarly was a hitter in its early days.
Ooh, that was honestly like it kind of.
That was Drake and Josh
That was
vibes.
like yeah.
Cat Dog.
See, Cartoon Network never had fucking
Sitcoms
shows
like
like
this?
that. Yeah, like sitcoms.
Cat Dog.
Cat Dog was a banger.
It's 'cause it's a
Cat Dog's a
cartoon
banger.
exclusive.
Cat Dog was a banger.
The Wild Thornberries.
He said I couldn't even name cow and chicken. Fuck you, fool.
The Wild Thornberries.
Chicken. All right, I can't even do it.
The Wild Thornberries.
That was a good one. That was a good one. They had the movie.
Remember Donnie from the Wild Thornberries?
Yeah.
Fucking
Good one,
going nuts.
good
Rocket Power.
Oh, you know who you had? Fairly Odd Parents. You had.
They're in
Fairly
here.
Odd
They're like
Parents.
they're here.
That's
That's
a
one of the next ones I
That's
was gonna
a
name. You
banger.
got Fairly Odd Parents. You got Jimmy Neutron.
Ah, you have more bangers than me.
You got the Angry.
I'm pissed.
You got
What?
You got the Angry
I
Beavers.
did not think you had more bangers. I
Angry
have
Beavers.
bangers.
No one's watched that.
90s babies know what the Angry Beavers are. Go fuck yourself. You fucking you zoomer.
Yeah, I've never seen that.
Zoomer?
I've never even heard of that.
Yeah, you were too busy fucking dabbing in the womb.
Being in the womb.
Here, let me go over all my old school bangers. I didn't
So
even
I'm
bring
not,
up my
I'm
old
not
school
even
bangers
done.
yet.
Zoe 101. That was a banger.
Ah, Zoe was a. I watched the shit out of
Yeah,
Zoe
listen,
101.
eat my dick to that.
I
show.
didn't. I didn't watch it, but a lot of like
Mucha Lucha. We had Mucha Lucha.
I didn't watch it, but as told by Ginger, a lot of people watched that show back then.
Mucha Lucha, dude. Come on.
What was Unfabulous? That was Disney.
Chowder. We had Chowder.
Ren and
Remember
Stimpy.
Chowder? That was a good one. I don't say that's.
Hold
a
on,
banger,
we're not done.
Early 90s.
Rocco's Modern Life.
That's okay.
You're going very far. In
Yeah,
your
you're
timeline.
kind of reaching now, dude.
Avatar.
That's like me naming
Oh,
Shaolin Showdown.
Avatar: The Last Airbender.
That's goaded. Right
You remember
there.
Shaolin Showdown? The
Nope.
fucking Jackie Chan fucking
Oh, that
cartoon?
shit was
that was a
dope.
gas ass one.
Avatar? You can't even skip that.
Obviously,
Yeah, Avatar: Last Airbender was definitely up there.
Obviously,
but
Danny
we could put
Phantom.
Avatar up against Grim Adventures of Bill and Mandy. Easy.
Obviously, Danny
Easy.
Phantom.
Danny Phantom's a good one.
Was goat.
Ned's Declassified School Survival Guide.
We could put that against Codename Kids Next Door for sure.
Kablam.
I remember Kablam.
Kablam is how we got Fairly Odd Parents. It was like a little-
Flapjack. Y'all remember Marvelous Adventures of Flapjack? Good one. Banger. I'm trying to see what else. I'm like starting to reach, dude. Ed and Eddie said that earlier. Johnny Bravo. We had Johnny Bravo, dude. Come on.
Johnny Bravo was a hit.
That was a hitter, dude. He's up there.
Do the monkey with
Teen Titans. I gotta say it again. Stated that was. I watched the shit out of Teen Titans. Fucking. We had Batman, dude. We had your favorite fucking Batman, the
Did you say
Brave and the Bold,
Unfabulous?
dude.
Yeah, I said Unfabulous.
I think you did,
Unfabulous is Nickelodeon.
Dude, we had Courage the Cowardly Dog.
I like that show a lot.
Banger.
That is a banger.
Banger. Courage the Cowardly Dog. I got him tatted on my leg,
That
boy.
shit gave me nightmares, low-key, as a kid.
Really?
Yeah, I
I actually painted a painting of him recently. Like, you know when he screams and he turns like to a little ball with his eyes all big?
Yeah,
He's all,
yeah,
"Ah!"
yeah.
I painted that of him as the fucking screaming. It's fucking great.
You were with Holly, right?
Yeah.
Okay, I thought you were just painting, just like.
No, she painted her. What'd she paint? She painted our three dogs,
It's like a date
standing
thing.
right next to each other. Yeah, Dexter's Laboratory. I mean, great, dude. Powderpuff Girls.
Johnny
already named
Test.
them.
I liked Johnny Test.
They have fucking Star Wars on here. Do you guys remember
Oh,
seeing
yeah,
Star
yeah,
Wars?
it
on
was the
here?
animated
It was
series.
the Clone Wars. Huh?
Those were sick.
The Justice League. We had the Justice. That was the one I watched a lot. I forgot about that one. Justice League with all the superheroes.
I know.
Remember that one?
I didn't really get into it.
Samurai Jack is number one
Oh, yeah,
on this
Samurai
list.
Jack.
That's fire. Samurai Jack was such a fire fucking cartoon. I don't know. I don't know. I thought of this battle more of cartoons. I forgot about all your
Tom and
sitcoms.
Jerry? Wasn't
That was
shit
on
Network?
Cartoon Network. Yeah, it was like early in the day.
Yeah.
Cartoon Network.
Yeah, that's Looney Tunes.
See, and those were
yeah,
classic
Tunes.
bangers, bro. We had Bugs Bunny. We had fucking Donald Duck.
I mean, honorable.
Oh, wait, no,
hold
that's-
on. Honorable
that's Disney. That's
mention.
Disney.
Honorable mention was
We had Daffy Duck. We had Daffy Duck.
WB every Saturday.
Oh yeah.
You would see
Warner Brothers.
Yeah, they had the hitters. That's where Looney Tunes was on actually.
Mm-hmm.
It was on Warner
They had
Brothers.
like mini tunes and
They
shit,
had like
baby tunes.
Freakazoid and shit like that.
I would put
Remember
Disney
Freakazoid?
against both these.
Honestly, Disney would have been a good. Like, oh, we should have
The
thought
fans
about. It. We
on.
could have had you Disney.
The fans on.
Can you not?
What? What's with you? What?
If fans on.
What's with? Why are you getting all bent?
I just don't like smelling like it, bro.
We literally smoked. He smoked fucking how many of those around you? And now it's a fucking.
The fans on. The window's open in the other room too. Nowadays, I'll go open it.
Dave just decides on the 7,000th blunt. Like, what the
I
fuck?
respect you and I like you, so I'll open it for you.
I just like, how am I going to explain if you ever get pulled over? Like, I swear it was the buddy next to me with the fan on.
You would pass the test fucking no problem.
That's not the point.
That is the point.
No.
That's the whole point.
It's rude.
Smell isn't a probable cause in the state of Colorado anymore.
But still.
But still what? If it's not a probable cause, then what?
But if you're a repeat offender.
What?
He's like, they're gonna check my history.
Stop being chill out.
I open the window.
Chill out.
What else you got?
Yeah, what else you got, Mr. Sitcom?
You know what's crazy though? Nickelodeon
Had the sitcoms. I can't really argue sitcoms because we never had them.
They have all these scandals too, which is like
who Nickelodeon did?
Dan Schneider.
Yeah, dude, you had Dan Schneider, bro. You had all the creeps,
And
bro.
y'all went out of business.
No,
Nickelodeon just shut down their studio.
Cartoon Network.
Or sorry, yeah, Cartoon Network shut down their studio.
But they have a fucking TV channel. How?
Yeah.
They shut down the studio. It's
Where does
like,
it say that?
It's
It's
owned
just
by
reruns.
HBO now.
Oh.
But it's still running.
The entire studio took a picture with all of the staff on the last day.
But it's still going, so it doesn't
But
matter.
it's not like all the people that created it are no longer employed.
Yeah,
with them.
well, let's just look up who owns Nickelodeon.
But
HBO.
It's like being merged. It's
wait,
like,
so-
Or no, not Nickelodeon, but Cartoon Network's owned by HBO now.
That's what I'm saying. Let's just look up who owns Nickelodeon. It's the same thing.
Nickelodeon, I believe, is owned by Viacom.
Nickelodeon.
they own MTV
owner.
and shit too.
Yeah.
Yeah, see, so like, what does that even matter?
Yeah, I don't think that matters.
Paramount. You're owned by Paramount.
Yeah, that's Viacom.
Fucking sellouts.
That's Viacom.
Fucking sellouts.
They've always been owned by
You are.
Viacom.
See, guys, this is why we can't even fucking deal with this guy.
You know what's hard though? You can't find a Cartoon Network show anywhere. You can't stream
What do
them
you mean?
anywhere.
What do you mean?
You can on, like, they have, like, a...
maybe on
they
like
used to have
1,
an
2, 3
app.
movies or something.
Well, I mean, like, they used to have an app where you could pay, like, a subscription and, like, stream all the classics.
I think YouTube has like rerun marathon shits too.
But like legit places, because yeah, you could put a Hulu,
So Cartoon
YouTube
Network
channel.
sold their shit, huh?
Yeah, like, you can look it up. Their studio shut down. I'm trying to look up when they started.
They officially shut down in August 2023. Yep.
Oh wow, that's pretty recent.
Yeah,
Yep.
told you.
Burbank building closes doors.
Yeah, like I said, the studio itself.
So they're not producing any new shows. Maybe
Not out of
that's what
that,
means.
not out of that studio like they used to.
Huh? I wonder what's gonna happen.
And also,
then. Like,
Nickelodeon.
I wonder what that means.
Nickelodeon used to have a theme park. Granted, it went out of business because it wasn't making money, I guess. And also, one thing that we've neglected to mention, bro.
I mean, I feel like you guys we
hold on.
still can't walk
Hold
over
on.
your scandals.
Hold on, we got Double Dare 2000.
Ooh,
with
fire!
the
Fire!
that's
game
where
show.
slime became synonymous with Nickelodeon. We got the Kids Choice Awards.
Oh yeah.
We have
Ooh,
an entire
those
awards.
Kids Choice Awards were. I
Those-
can't even fight that.
As a kid, those were huge.
those were gigantic.
That's huge. And like, so
I
Nickelodeon.
watched the fuck out of those.
Nickelodeon did the like simulcast of multiple
slime, bro? You have slime?
multiple NFL games.
Damn.
You know what I'm saying? They got that deal with the NFL, so like you had Patrick Starr making fun of Christian McCaffrey in the Super Bowl for fumbling. It was hilarious.
Did you guys see that Leonardo DiCaprio joke
Uh-uh.
about fuck? It was like SpongeBob. They were talking about how Leonardo DiCaprio. He's like, oh yeah, once you're 24, you're too old for Leo. Or some shit like that.
That is funny.
Yeah.
I mean, it's not wrong.
I forget what they were talking about though.
I'm trying to look up when they started.
Is that jungle lava that you threw in there, or that weed?
Yeah.
Hell yeah. Hell yeah! It smelled good when you were rolling it.
But let's talk about these scandals though.
Yeah, dude, you had Dan. I feel like I just win because you had Dan Schneider. We did not have no Dan Schneider. You fucked up Miranda Cosgrove. You fucked up Drake Bell, Amanda Bynes, fucking Ariana Grande, fucking
They
No,
said
we-
Zoe
Victoria
101.
Justice,
We-
fucking.
we blessed you with
Britney
all these-
Spears' little sister.
Who?
What? You
Jamie Lynn Spears.
She got pregnant at 15.
She did.
What does that have to do with Nickelodeon?
They say it was
They
Dan Schneider's
fucked
baby.
her up as a child.
They say it was Dan Schneider's baby too.
They did say it was Dan Schneider's baby. He was
So-
fucking these people, dude.
Cartoon Network.
He's all trying to look up Cartoon Network
No,
scandals.
I'm looking up
oh,
when
are
they
you?
started.
Oh, really?
Cartoon Network is a Warner Brothers thing, so that explains.
So what year did they open?
I think it says 94.
When did
Shout out 94. That's the
Cartoon
realest year of all time.
Network-
Launched in 92.
October 1st, 92.
Yes.
Let's look up Nickelodeon. Nickelodeon. Start. 1979? What the fuck?
Eat a dick.
Dave!
We're lapping y'all.
Holy
And we're still
shit.
here. And we're still here. We're still here.
Initially scheduled for February 1979 launch, Nickelodeon was officially launched on April 1st, 1979.
What's good?
Wow.
What's good?
Holy shit. I did
What's
not
good?
know that. I thought the complete
We
opposite.
weren't there, so we wouldn't know that.
Yeah, you're right.
Regardless, Cartoon Network has been around
Wow.
just before we were born by a short margin, and Nickelodeon has been around over double the amount of time we've been alive.
Your first show was called Pinwheel.
There's not
It's probably shitty as fuck.
any of those shows that stand today.
They probably suck ass. Damn, that's so crazy. I didn't think it was gonna be that.
Yeah.
I thought cartoons was kind of like a 80s, 90s thing or some shit.
I still think it's.
I guess it kind of is 1979.
It's still hilarious to know that all of the entertainment for pretty much our entire lives has been pretty much through probably 5 entertainment companies. You know, like Viacom, which is Paramount, and they make a bunch of movies. Warner Brothers, which it has Cartoon Network, they make a bunch of movies. Disney is the unsung hero in this because Disney was never my hitter for cartoons, even though they did have was it Kim Possible? That was a hitter.
Oh yeah.
Ooh, hitter.
But they weren't. Disney was better with the sitcoms than
Or the movies. The movies
the,
was...
the Disney movies
originals.
were fire. Those were fire. Brink.
Oh, that was gas movie.
13th Year. Y'all remember that one?
Remember? This is one that you might think
Mermaid
was funny.
fucking
yeah.
kid?
Do y'all remember Full Court Miracle about the Jewish basketball players?
Oh yeah, I do remember
I
that.
do remember that. That was Dave's hitter.
It was. There was The Luck of the Irish. That kid with the
That
lucky
was a
earring
good
or
ass
whatever.
one. The potato chip fucking factory.
I'm trying
On
to
that
think.
movie, y'all remember? He doesn't remember it. You remember the Irish one?
I do remember the Irish.
Y'all
one.
remember Halloween Town?
Yeah.
Loved those.
Banger.
People
Yeah.
still watch those every year.
Same. Yeah,
Yeah,
I watched it last.
So you take away the foot scandal, and I think away Nickelodeon just sweeped y'all.
Foot scandal.
We have
See,
a lot of hitters.
no, I
We're
think
still
you-
in business. We have the longest standing cartoon.
No, but you sweeped us in scandals too. You beat us. You won in scandals.
It's true.
But we have
You
we have the better
sweeped in scandals.
we got the better
too.
cartoon. We have our more legendary cartoon of the two networks.
Ruin more lives of child actors.
I mean, you got to crack a few eggs to make an omelet, buddy. You know what I'm saying? Those were just eggshells.
Oh my god. That's
But
so
I think Nickelodeon has swept this, John. That's really all you could come up with, which is well, your producer likes sex. I'm like, damn.
I
with
Wow.
underage
with
children.
underage
Yeah,
children
what
is
the
the-
fuck?
is the
That's
part.
the crazy
That's
part. Dave.
alleged.
You're crazy, fool. What the fuck?
Wasn't-
Oh hell no!
Wasn't that Weinstein dude? I bet you that was Warner Brothers. What's up?
Fuck. I mean,
Damn, the only
Yeah.
sitcom that Cartoon Network had was called Level Up. And it was in 2011. So
they
we
had
were
that one
definitely too
Total
old.
Drama Island. It was like
Oh,
a
really?
cartoon sitcom.
Oh, really? Oh, really?
Yeah, they
A
like
cartoon
made
sitcom.
They made it like Real World, but it was cartoon.
What the fuck? Damn, there's a lot of no names on Cartoon Network, I must say.
Totally Spies. I remember that one.
Courage the Cowardly Dog is one of the biggest ones for sure. That's like one of the that stuck with people.
Mm-hmm.
And they only had like 3. What's crazy is like a lot of these cartoons that we named and shit that were like big and famous. They only had like 3-year runs and shit.
Not
And
the
then
ones
they
I
were
named.
done.
Like
Well, other than like SpongeBob and fucking-
SpongeBob, Rugrats, Hey Arnold.
It was like 100
Rugrats
seasons of
died
SpongeBob.
pretty quick, but it wasn't 3 years.
It lasted I'm pretty sure it lasted
And-
it was from I think 99 to 2007.
Damn, it was pretty good.
It's like an 8-year run.
Pretty good. It's a lot of seasons.
It's badass.
Yeah.
Rugrats was a banger too. Damn it! I really thought I had that battle. Honestly, I really thought I fucking was gonna pick it up for Cartoon Network. Then I pulled up their shows list.
I beat
and I
you
was
with a
like,
minute.
Fuck.
I beat you with a minute 10 to
I was
spare.
like, God damn.
Minute 10.
Yeah, we don't even need to do a vote for that one. I really am curious what people would poll.
But
for
Nickelodeon
it.
versus Disney, I think Disney wins.
Well, it's hard because Disney is the super
It's like a
company
super
now.
giant, yeah.
If it was Disney then and just Disney then, like the Disney
You
channel.
gotta say like the Disney Channel,
yeah,
versus
which no one is going to distinguish the difference.
I still think it would win too.
It probably would, but people are just gonna see Disney and think Disney as Disney. They're not gonna think anything different. You know what I'm saying? So
Francis Ngannou got knocked out.
you got baptized with fire.
That was literally like Anthony Joshua was Nickelodeon and Cartoon Network was Francis.
Yep.
All right, y'all. So that has been Sure About That. Episode 74? 72? We're out of here. Big piece. New song every Friday. You guys already know that.